we get to where we are, and they do like Overdose, and I think History and Mama. They do that. I don't really remember the set list, but
I remember what they didn't do.
Right? They did.
They didn't do Lightsaber.
What they didn't perform. I need to talk to SM because they need to perform First Love live. Like, I know that they don't, and I wasn't expecting them to, but I really, like, that's my favorite EXO song.
Like, here's the thing. The concert was great.
The concert was great.
Not even
it was
moderately
great. Like, I didn't, not at all.
I will pay that money again, but they owe me money. They owe me money. Because they didn't do Lightsaber.
They didn't.
They didn't do...
They almost did.
They didn't do solo stages, and that's bothersome to me.
Okay. They could have did Lightsaber instead of Drop That. Drop That was really good.
Drop That was
okay.
Listen, they got at me every time they say jump, I jump.
I didn't jump because I was very tired and we hadn't eaten since like 12 p.m. I thought they weren't going to do Unfair, and I was going to get very upset. Like, if they didn't do Unfair, I was going to get...
I was kind of dreading Unfair because I'm like, that's the last thing they're going to do. And then they're going to leave.
I stood right back up for Unfair.
They didn't do Thunder.
They didn't do Thunder.
I'm trying to remember. I know there's a list of things they didn't do.
We talked about this, but I don't remember. They didn't do, Moonlight.
Very.
They didn't do Lady Luck.
They never do Lady Luck.
Oh, yeah.
Keep that. Unless they skip the intro.
But they did really, really good. Like, really good. Like, you could tell the first song they were just still getting into it. And then as soon as they got into it, like,
I can't believe they had the best time of their life in
They
Chicago.
did. Like, you could tell that, like, they were
glad.
feeding off of the energy from us. And better come back again. Like, no offense, but they like Chicago best.
They do. No shade.
Like, no offense to any of the other American cities, but they really like Chicago. Like, they were very, very happy to be there.
It's probably definitely because the venue was so small.
Yeah, the venue was small. Like, they were talking about how the venue was small, so they felt closer to us and they got to, like, see us. Yeah, so.
Shout out to God.
For getting us singing. Like, every member was loved. Every member got yelled at for like a billion years. Even Lay, whenever they showed Lay on like the videos, everyone just went, oh my goodness.
Me too.
Yes, it was me. I was like, yes, this is for me.
Yeah. At some point I looked at Kyung-soo and he looked so happy. And
he looked so happy.
Yes, let me love you, Daddy.
They did so good. And like, it's not like I was expecting it to be a bad concert. But they did exceptional. I've only been to 5 concerts in my life, but they're in the top 2, and the top is Patti LaBelle. So, fair. And I met her at that concert. That's a pretty high bar.
I'm not saying that the universe owes me, and I should have met someone from EXO on the street, but
we should have just told that man that we didn't have tickets.
God,
he would have took us to meet EXO. He would have taken us.
Also, all the EXO songs that I didn't really like before, now my favorites. They're great. Lucky, and Whole Bop.
I didn't really care about
Lucky the entire walk back to the car.
Like, I like them, but they weren't like my favorite songs.
Right.
Peter Pan, I didn't care about Peter Pan. I love Peter Pan.
The best
I'll play it every day.
During Peter Pan, like when they paused to like do the thing where they pause time and Chanyeol just does whatever. I was really mad because it was right before his unnecessary rap verse, and I'm like, okay, I know this is unnecessary, but I want to hear it. I paid money. You know I'm fake, and I want to hear this part.
That one Exolution dubstep intro that they do
that was
every
lit.
time.
I didn't know
Every time that comes on my music, I skip it.
First
I would
the
not
song
be
is
skipping
lit.
it for the rest of my life.
Anyway, the song's lit. And I didn't know they were gonna do it. I was very hyped.
Really, really
That's
good.
Real.
Like Kai did good all night. I love Kai. Goodness.
They didn't do the
Praise
extended
the
version of Growl.
They did it,
which is sad because that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That was the best one. That's fine though.
That's fine. They did really good. They did Miracles in December. God, I jumped at.
Very lit. Very lit.
Baby Don't Cry.
Baby
with
Don't
Suha.
Cry. I like how they didn't have Chanyeol out there the whole time pretending to sing some.
Can you calm down? He's sing the harmonies before that, hasn't he?
I mean, they usually have him out, but is his mic ever really on?
Stop. There were some times where, like, I remember there was a time where I was watching Kyung-soo and, like, it was his time to sing and, like, you couldn't hear him, and I was like, turn his mic up, and then the stage people immediately turned his mic up, and I was like, they know what they're doing.
Where Kyle was like dancing, and like he looked at his mic, and he looked off stage like, fix this. Just fix his mic. So like that time they did that award show,
and all their mics are messed up, and Sam turned to Suha was like, and Suha was like,
and was Jingle, and like they were already facing each other, so like clearly they were gonna talk about it, so it was just like, yikes. That's rough, buddy.
Oh no, it was a great concert, and I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this 30-minute video down to 2 minutes.
Here's what we're not gonna do. It's gonna be very long. It's going to be a series.
Goodness gracious.
We're gonna cut this section of the series into a series.